Hi, hello everyone. Again, this is Richard Solomon of my YouTube channel, Child My Narratives, The Stroke Survivor, Laban Lang. Today, we have just watched the match between the finals or the championship match between Novak Djokovic and Daniil Medvedev of Russia. Well, for 2 consecutive days, I am a little upset for the reason that number one, yesterday, Leila Fernandez lost. Uh, well, I was expecting, I was not so much expecting that she should win, but at least have a very good game of at least a 3-set match against the eventual champion Emma Raducanu. I also like Emma Raducanu, other than of course the Canadian Ecuadorian or the Ecuadorian Filipino who is a Canadian citizen. I would like to describe her that way. So it was a disappointing loss for me because well, both of them has made a history as the first teenagers who made it to the championship for like after 10-19 years. But of course, congratulations to Emma Raducanu. She's a very good young player, very admirable, always smiling even during the game, and she's a very level-headed player, and she's amazing. She's amazing. Hats off to Emma Raducanu. But today is a loss of Novak Djokovic, which upsets me more, for the reason that now these are my thoughts on Djokovic game. This should have been a momentous day for him, a historical day for him, because he's gunning for his 21st Grand Slam title, which could broke or make a lot of um, records for him. Number one, as the highest, supposedly he could have been already, he could have achieved the highest number of Grand Slam titles ever won in the Open era. And could, number two reason is, he could be also the only player in the Open era to have won a calendar Grand Slam. So these two alone are very good records that he should have done today. And I'm not upset that he lost, because Daniil Medvedev, as I've said in my previous vlog, is he won't be the number 2 ranked player in the world if he is not that good or a great player. And congratulations, by the way, to Daniil Medvedev for winning his first Grand Slam. Although I do not believe, and I believe Daniil Medvedev knows this, that he won and he didn't beat Novak Djokovic at his best today. You know why? Now these are my thoughts. Novak Djokovic, I just find it plain immaturity or stupidity even for him to have tantrums and get mad early in the second set. Early in the second set. by just committing an unforced error. And we have seen Novak Djokovic, we know his abilities, and I believe you would agree with me, even that he is down a set or two even, he has done that several times. He could be down first two sets and he would just rise from the dead and even win the game, the set, and even win a Grand Slam title, even down, he's down two sets. He has done this not even to just any players, he has done this even against Rafael Nadal and especially against Roger Federer, the two greatest players also of all time. Arguably, anybody among the three of them can be the greatest of all time. But today is Novak Djokovic moment for greatness. Supposedly, he could have written his own records of being the greatest already of all time today if he didn't just lose it because of tantrums, because of immaturity, getting mad early in the second set, and he actually dug a deep hole wherein he cannot anymore get out from that hole that he dug. It was too late for him in the third set wherein um, Daniil Medvedev is serving 5-3, 5-3, and Novak Djokovic survived because of a double fault of Daniil Medvedev serving at 5-3. That's why he get and he was odd out, and Novak Djokovic gets the point of that game. So with the score, he survived with the score 3-5. He survived from 3-5, he survived and got a score 4-5. Now, with him serving at 4-5 to make it even at 5-all, of course, Daniil Medvedev would force the game into by forcing um, Novak Djokovic to 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 win that game against Novak Djokovic. Daniil Medvedev, of course, would take that opportunity, and he did, and he finally broke uh, again Novak Djokovic on his serve, and he wins the match at 6-4, 6-4, 6-4. Daniil Medvedev didn't win because he was playing against the best Novak Djokovic, or Novak Djokovic at his best form. Daniil Medvedev won because, for me, these are my 2 cents, this is my opinion. Daniil Medvedev won because of the tantrum, of the immaturity he did, breaking his racket early in the second set, and he was even warned by that by the umpire, and he cannot anymore recover from that uh, tantrums that he have shown his fans cheering for him, rooting for him to make the history early this morning. Or I mean, that night for him in New York. So, my friends, these are my opinion. I am actually a fan of Novak Djokovic next to Pete Sampras because I believe in Novak Djokovic. His for me, he's far better than um, Roger Federer even, or Rafael Nadal. And he has proven that also. But making tantrums in the middle of early on the match, and digging a hole for himself, and not anymore being able to get out of the hole that he made, when he is actually just one title away to make a history, and he lost this opportunity because of immaturity by getting mad. Mind you, it's only John McEnroe who gets mad and wins even a match. That's John McEnroe is the only player who does that. If you know the history or game how McEnroe plays. So with that, these are just my thoughts. I am actually disappointed. I'm a fan of Novak Djokovic. There should have been a celebration all over the world right now. I believe he knows that for himself. He just made a hole for himself, and he lost this opportunity of celebrating today. Uh, Still, I wish him all the luck. Maybe in the Australian Open, maybe he could finally get that 21 Grand Slam title. But I think Rafael Nadal will be back from injury, and also Roger Federer, so it will be harder for him. The Australian Open next year, early next year, will be a very exciting match. But now it would be more difficult for him to get that one missing Grand Slam, because there will be new upcoming good players, just like Berrettini, who's also gunning to get a Grand Slam, and also Zverev to finally get their Grand Slam. So it will be more difficult for Novak Djokovic next year and the next 3 Grand Slams or 4 Grand Slams next year. So with that, these are my thoughts, my 2 cents, my opinion. I'm just really disappointed today. So, but that's it. That's how it goes. It is what it is, as they say. So again, this is Richard Solomon of my YouTube channel, Child Narratives. Please do subscribe if you like my vlogs. Please like it, and comment. So let me hear your thoughts on this also with Djokovic loss. And as I always say, peace, God bless, and love one another, more so your families. Be careful. Everyone be safe. Thank you. Bye-bye.